2024 bed flips. Dark red Norland early potato, planted on or around April 5th to April 9th. Harvest on or around 7/15, July 15th. Root day allowing. Start broccoli, solstice broccoli, Kailand. Or a new kind. Yep. On or around June 1st to June 9th on a flower day. And interplant with kale, or after broccoli harvest, plant to fall kale. Interplanted with fennel or bunching onions. So, plant potatoes in April, harvest the potatoes in mid-July, but on June 1st to June 9th, start broccoli transplants, so that when the potatoes come out, the broccoli goes right in its place, and then you get a nice fall crop of broccoli and kale intermixed with the fennel or the bunching onions. And then for the next potato bed, same again, planted April 5th to 9th, harvest around 7/12 to 7/15, and then sow that bed to Tokyo market turnips and watermelon radish, or 60-day early tomatoes sown on or around June 14th. Hey, what's the matter, bud? Hear my dog sighing in the back. So yeah. And then for the late season potato, since those don't harvest, again, plant 4/6 to 4/9, but those don't harvest until mid-September. So then that bed gets transplanted to prize choy and lettuce that was sown on or around August 19th. So by the time mid-September, once again, just like with the broccoli and the potato transplant, they're about 1 month old, 4 weeks, and then the prize choy and lettuce are taking the potatoes' place, and that will go for late fall crops like October, November with row cover. And then along with all of that, I only have 12 minutes to make these videos. My camera only takes 12-minute videos, so I'm just checking out the time up there. At about 4 minutes. So along with all of the 3 potato beds that I just named, early season, mid-season, and late season, the mid-season variety is caribou russet, and the late season variety is all blue. Just went out of focus there for a sec. Okay, so along with all of that, then there's 2.5 beds of garlic that will be harvesting in mid-July. So those will get direct sown to summer squash, believe it or not. Because there's still enough time in the season to direct sow summer squash in mid-July and still get a crop. So we'll be doing that with one of the beds. One of the other beds might go to some 60-day tomatoes as well. I keep doing that with my hair and it goes out of focus. And interplanted with some daikons, potentially. See, you can write it all out and talk about it and try to record it. I'm reading everything off of here that I've written and thought about. But it's just like when the time comes to plant, you might want to do something differently. You might want to take things a different way. So this is all just theoretically speaking. For the most part, everything is pretty set in stone, but some things are up in the air to change. So we got the 3 main potato beds that get flipped into fall crops. We have the 2 1/4 or a half of garlic beds that then get transitioned to the summer squash, 60-day tomatoes, and more root crop, daikons, more turnips, more watermelon radishes. And then that leaves all of the 5 to 7 sections that I have in between the main 5 garlic and potato production beds for the rest of my vegetable production. And there will be 5 or 6 successions. So starting on 4/19, give or take, that's starting the kale, chard, lettuce, fennel, kohlrabi, pak choi, scallions, tomatoes, and a whole bunch of others. 4/19, the first succession. Put those out 5/19. 5/19, start a whole nother succession of everything that just got planted. Those go out 6/19, and so on and so forth. And there will be weekly sowings along, aside from the monthly sowings. Yeah. So, excuse me. It ends up being the fifth succession gets sown on 8/19 and then put out on 9/19. And that stuff will go under row cover. And then, I wrote that here. This last round goes under row cover until November in the field. This last round goes until November in the field under row cover. Also, that same day, 9/19, I'm going to sow a 6th succession, and that will go into the greenhouse once all the peppers and eggplants are done, and that will take it into December, or basically this time next year. That's the goal. So I got it all planned out. I got the seed starting mix, and there is a lot of, I guess there is just some, the only thing that remains is some stresses that are only a response of me allowing those things that I need to accomplish to stress me out. So I should stop allowing those things to stress me out and breathe more through it and feel better that now that I said all this out loud and heard myself say it, and I got it. I got it locked. And I'm not coming from a place of egoicness, if that's even a word. And I'm not coming from a place of bragging and boasting. I'm just coming from a place of confidence and excitement, and a lot of hard work and dedication that has went into what is about to go down this season. So one love, wholeness. I love you all, and stay tuned. We'll talk soon. And that is 12 minutes.